YouTube, what's happening? It is Friday, November 29th, and we need to talk about college football. Not today's games, not Friday. We've already covered those. We want to cover the Saturday games now because we have 49 games on the schedule. It is rivalry week, so there are some good matchups. Now, there are also some garbage matchups too, which we'll kind of briefly touch on, but we'll focus on the main games going on. So, also here, if you want all the plays, just typed out like this for every single sport, as always, head over to the HQ, join up. That's the Patreon link. That's all it is. You join up, you get access to Discord if you want it. If not a problem. Every play is always in the video. It will never change. So I appreciate you watching. Hell, I just appreciate you being here, period. So enough talking. Let's go ahead and jump into the first round of games right now. All right, we're going to start off with the game, and we're going to go in order on ESPN's schedule. So the first thing they got is Michigan, Ohio State. Now, this one obviously is one of the top rivalry games in all of sports. This one, Iron Bowl, Alabama, Auburn, Army, Navy, the three biggest college ones. I mean, it's in top 10 with like some pro rivalries too. So all three of them are. So fun one. Currently, it's Ohio State by 19.5, though, because Michigan is just not a good team this year. They're just not. They can't throw. They can barely run, and the defense is going to eat them up. I mean, Ohio State's lost 3 in a row. I wouldn't be surprised they take out frustration and just beat Michigan by 50. I would not be surprised. To the point where I am going to take Ohio State minus 19.5 because I just don't. There's nothing they can do here. Michigan would be lucky to score 10 points at this point. Like, yeah, they're going to play better, but it's in Ohio State. If it was at Michigan, it'd be a little different. But home field matters in this stuff a lot. So where is Ohio State? Am I blind? I am. There it is. Let me get some OSU. I'll take OSU minus 19.5 because Michigan's just not good this year. They got a good next year. They got the quarterback coming in. They paid for him. They got him though. But this year, Ohio State spent a lot of money to build this team like this on purpose, and only loss is 1 point to Oregon. Michigan, they're going to a bowl. Yay, good job. You did it. So next, easy one there. Next is going to be Tennessee and Vanderbilt. Where's Vanderbilt? Vanderbilt. There it is. I want Vandy to win because 1, I love chaos. 2, it's be hilarious. And 3, it's Vandy. Who doesn't want to root for Vandy this year? Outside of the teams Vandy's beaten. So, let me find, where's that T? There it is. It's Vanderbilt plus 10.5 at home. Okay, so 64, 95, 9, 35. That's a push. 108, 26. I mean, Tennessee should win this one, but it is at Vandy. We don't know how many. What's the crowd gonna be like? I mean, I know they were pretty good against when Bama came there, when I think Texas came there. Now Tennessee's coming there. I want to take Vandy plus 10.5, but I'm not going to. I lean it just because mayhem will ensue. Rivalry week is real. Let's move on. I lean Vandy, well, officially. Next, we're going to Clemson, and we got Clemson and South Kakalaki. Now, this is a de facto playoff elimination game. This is what this is. The loser, they're both in line to potentially make the playoffs. The loser's out 100%. Ain't no way. So this might be the most important game of the day, period. I mean, what do we got? Clemson is at home and they're favored by 2.5. So effectively, it's a push with on neutral field. So 70 versus 53 is a push. 23 versus 42 is kind of Clemson. 38 is there. 26 there. Clemson, I mean, South Carolina's defense is better. They got the confidence. They got the swagger. But it is at Clemson. That's all I got to say. It's at Clemson. So, I mean, I lean South Carolina. I do. I really do. But their offense is better. Their defense is better. I can't decide. It's 2.5. I can't touch it. I lean South Carolina. But I'm not going to put money on it. No. Illinois at Northwestern. Ugh. Terrible. I mean, there's only 134 teams, and you're literally right there down there with them. Illinois by what? 18? Where's that block I? I know it's up there somewhere. I just synced it. There it goes. Illinois by 8 at Northwestern. Now, Northwestern has no home field advantage. Let's be honest. They barely even have home field anything. I know they were playing next to the lake, but I don't know when they stopped playing next to the lake, because that would have been cool if they did, but then I don't know. We'll see. I'm taking Illinois by 8, though. This is not something Northwestern should even be close to participating in. 8 feels like a number they're trying to get you with Northwestern plus 8. I don't like it's on the road, but hey, guess what? I'm gonna take it. We're gonna take Illinois -8. Yes, -8. Not worried about it. All right, let's move on. I'm already skipping more than I usually do. I usually take so many plays. Kentucky and Louisville. For Kentucky season's done. I mean, yeah, they're not. They have nothing to play for, and it will ruin Louisville season. Like Louisville 7-4. Their season's already ruined. They ruined it themselves, so it's okay. Where is that blue? There it is. Louisville by 4. Offense is better. Their defense is better. This is kind of a trash game now. Like, If, I see it's at Kentucky. If it was at Louisville, I'd take it, but it's at Kentucky. I don't trust it. So we're moving on. Already, let's see, UMass and UConn. Ugh. Do we have to? Do we have to? Oops, that's the wrong one. I want UMass. UMass and UConn. I lean UConn. They're favored by what? 10 or something? It's like 10.5. I just saw it. Where'd it go? Yeah, it's 10.5. I'm not touching that. UConn 10.5 on the road. I'm sorry. I know UMass is 2-9, but it's on the road. And it's UConn's not one of the, yeah, they're 7-4, but look at the numbers. They're not really a good team. They're just winning the game somehow. So yeah, I took Duke earlier in Illinois, but those teams actually, they do work. UConn doesn't really do much work. Look at this, 31-22. It's just, no, pass. Can't do it. Speaking of Duke, I already said I took them because I already typed them on my list as, hey, let's look at this one. I might take them off, though, because Duke is playing Wake Forest, and the more I think about it, that concerns me. So, yeah, I was going to take Duke because I went through the list already and kind of jotted some notes down. Duke was like, because Wake Forest literally has no home field advantage. They just don't. I mean, they just don't. So, and then so bad, but really good. And it was Duke by what? Duke was 4.5. I still lean Duke, but I'm not going to take it. We're gonna be smart. So far, I have Ohio State and Illinois. And Illinois is on the road, but Northwestern does. They're barely. It's a neutral site. Let's be honest. So, let's go on. Kansas and Bay. Ooh. All right. It is Baylor. No, it's Kansas by 1.5. The only thing that's good here is they can run the ball. They're trying to get to a bowl too. It's at Baylor. I'm concerned because Baylor is a better team. They're playing better. Kansas has been great here recently and in their games. Like, let's look. Like, let me show you what Kansas has been doing the past like 4 weeks. It's been like crazy good. Schedule. Like, they beat Colorado. They beat BYU. They beat Iowa State. They lost by 2 to K-State. They beat Houston. I don't know what the hell happened turning around. Like, I want to take. I'm doing it. I'm taking Kansas by 1.5. It's like they figured something out and all of a sudden just figured it out. It's like, all right, they're that team. They are what Arizona was last year. Nobody wanted to play Arizona at the end of the season, and they were just dominating everybody. This is what Kansas is doing now, surprisingly. So I'm going to take Kansas 1.5. Why not? They got the advantage there versus that, and everything else is pretty much a push. So Kansas, give me Kansas. They are on fire. Next is we're rolling. Where are we going to next? We are going to Texas Tech, West Virginia. Okay. Defense is just not here. Offense is good. Offense is 103 passing for West Virginia. It feels wrong. It just does. But it's not wrong. Both pass defenses are terrible. This should be Texas Tech. Ooh, it is 64.5 with a Texas Tech -3. I'm going to take Texas Tech -3. They're at home. They got the advantages. Give me TT -3. Where is it on my list? There it is. TT -3. Yep, I like that one. That one feels good. That versus this is going to be disgusting. That's all I got to say. That's what it should be anyways. So, and then you got to remember every home game is pretty much senior day. So that's a big deal for a lot of these schools too. Monroe versus Louisiana. This is going to be a passer, man. I'm going to tell you right now. But guess what? We're going to look at it because I know you care. You want to see it. Louisiana's good. They're 9-2. Monroe's trying to make a bowl. It's at home. This is a game Monroe would tip. Like, this is a rivalry that Monroe has won. They have won in this exact situation many times where they are the team struggling and Louisiana comes to town and loss. There you go. I'm not touching it, but let me show you the odds at least. Let's see. Monroe. It is ULL, Louisiana, the road team, -9.5. No shot. And I'd be damned if I take Monroe home. I ain't taking their points either. So, yeah, we're just going to move the hell on to that one. Leave that game alone. Army is playing UTSA before they ramp up with some Army Navy next week, I believe. So, I think that's next week. Or is that the week after? They moved it around. I don't know when they moved it to. So, either way, Army's perfect season's finally over after getting their ass beat by Notre Dame. UTSA has made a bowl. Good job. 1 versus 9. Well, that shuts Army's offense down. You shut Army's offense down, you win, but I don't want to take UTSA against Army's nasty defense. Ew. Army by 6.5. No shot. I ain't touching that. No. Temple. Okay. Temple's playing North Texas. North Texas offense is good. Everything down here, everything else about the game is bad, but except Temple's pass defense is good. What the hell? That's like the only good thing they can do. So it's North Texas by 11. It's over under 63.5. Damn, why has it got to be so high? I can't. You're playing for a bowl. You're just there. I don't know what you're playing for. You ain't really been playing much. Look at those numbers. Burn. Anyways, all right. So Western Michigan is up next against Eastern Michigan. Ooh, both teams are battling it out to see who makes the bowl. This is an interesting game right here. You have a rivalry game where both the winners go into a bowl and the winners going home. That's fun. That's what we need more of. More 5 and 6 rivalry week games. Okay, let's see what we get. All right. You're good at passing. You kind of suck. You suck at passing. You suck. You suck at running. You suck. You great at running. You suck. Okay, Western can run the ball. Eastern can throw the ball. That doesn't help me. All right. Western, because they're in a home. That's literally my only angle here. That's it. That's all we got. It's Western by 6.5. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. Yeah, I'm going to do it. Oh, this is a fun one. That is not smart betting. We try to be smart around here. I want to take it for fun, but oh my God, I shouldn't. No, I lean Western. We're going to be smart. We're going to lean Western. We're going to leave this garbage game alone. I'm going to watch it though, because I mean, it's a great scenario. The storyline, it's all good. So, moving on. I want to bet everything. I just want to. It's the last week of college football. All right, FIU. It's hosting Middle Tennessee. Both teams 3-8. Do you care? I sure as hell don't. Georgia State's playing Coastal. Again, do you care? Coastal's trying to make a bowl, so they might care. Let's see. Why is the 5 and 6 team always on the road? Can't you give me Georgia State's favored by 1? Now remember, Georgia State beat Vanderbilt, the powerhouse of the Commodores. So I can't. I can't. Last year, I took a lot of 5 and 6 teams to make bowls, and I think I went like 6-0 that day on the 6 of them. I even put them in a parlay too, I believe. But this year, no, I'm just not. No, I just can't. Not the road ones. They gotta be at home. They gotta be at home. So Coastal, sorry, can't take you. Troy and Southern Miss. Does anyone give 2 shits? Because I don't think these 2 teams even give 2 shits. I don't think the fans give 2 shits. I don't give 2 shits. Moving on, we got Rice-A-Roni, that San Francisco treat, versus 6-5 South Florida, my hometown local team. Good on offense. That's about it. It ain't good on defense. It is USF by 5, and I don't care. I just can't. These slower division ones, I just don't care about. And to the point, I don't even like. There's a sheet. If you want to play it, by all means. Their seasons are done. Well, South Florida's going to bowl. Rice is going to next year. They're going to sim to the next season. So, what do we got up? Boston College and Pitt. See, that's a little bit better of a game. A little bit better. What the hell's Boston College? Oh, scroll down a little bit. There they are. Pitt 7-4. They both are going to bowls. Okay, they're both should try. Boston College at home by 4. That's the same. Those cancel that versus that. But they've had injury problems. That versus that. I can't. No, there's not enough for me. No. Oh, no. Jesus. Arkansas State, Old Dominion. Let's look at that one next. Ark State, Old Dominion. Who's the home team? Arkansas State. Okay. There it is. Ark State, Old. That's what they are. They can run. They can't stop the run. 4-7, 7-4. I would lean Old Dominion if it was at home. Why is all the teams on the road? I swear. Okay. All right, let's keep it moving. This is a pass, obviously. Syracuse and Miami. All right, we're getting better. We got a little bit better here. So Syracuse and Miami. It is in Syracuse, right? Let me just make sure. Yes, it is. So road game at Syracuse. Weird things tend to happen. 3 versus 2 in passing. Their defense is crazy. Over under is currently sitting at 68.5. Jesus. Miami by 11.5. Can Miami beat anybody by 11 anymore? I just don't know if they can. Syracuse is going to be hype. It's at home. I would lean Miami, but I can't trust Miami. They play too many games down to their opponents. So I lean Miami, and I'm not taking that 68.5 over. Are you crazy? But I'm not taking the under. I'm not crazy either. So SMU and Cal. Let's move on. There's going to be some value in here. We're going to find some. If not, oh well. I told you this is the hardest week of the year by far. So both teams good at passing, both teams bad. That's all I need to see. Yeah, you can run. You can't run. You don't run much anyway. So both teams pass, both teams stop. 6-5, 10-1. Over. Let me get that over. This is Cal and SMU. SMU. There they are. 55.5. I like that. I'll take the over in this one. Let's see. We're Cal and Southern Methodist. Over 55.5. I am all right with that. Moving on to the Iron Bowl. Okay. Auburn's trying to make a bowl, but they're on the road. See, they're always on the road, I'm telling you. Let's look at the teams. Where did they go? Where's the spread? Bama, there they are. Bama with 10? That's it? I thought it was going to be higher, to be honest. Both teams look decent. If you know anything about this rivalry, you know that the home team tends to whoop ass. And if it's Auburn, they always tend to do upsets, but it's in Tuscaloosa, not Auburn. So it's going to be Bama. I'm taking Bama by 10. Auburn on the road has not been good this year at all. You can kind of throw, but Bama's defense is doing good. 53 versus that's a push. 52 versus that. Nope. 41 versus 20. Yeah, no. If it was at Auburn, I would take Auburn plus 10.5. But it's in Tuscaloosa. I'm taking Alabama plus 10.5. That's literally what it is. It's where it is. Look at all the games that they have. And every other years in Tuscaloosa, you have Bama winning by a lot most of the time. Every time it's in Auburn, you have game of the year, amazing game, highlight reel game. Last year was the Gravedigger or fourth and 31 or whatever the hell it was, and you had kick sixes. You had like Saban said, that place is haunted. They ain't there this year. They're there next year, but not this year. So we gonna take Bama minus. We're gonna go Alabama minus 10. Yep, we'll take that, and we're gonna move on to the next game. We got Arizona State. This has been a dirty rivalry here recently too. A little feisty. Where's it on my list? Arizona. There it is. Got it. 9-2, 4-7. Now Arizona State's a good team, but Arizona's trying to ruin the season. Let's see if they can. First of all, I gotta find Arizona in my numbers. Arizona is ASU is 9.5 point favorites. Arizona, I thought was going to be something good this year. I was wrong. They are trash. Arizona State needs to win, so they have to play hard because they need to win to have a chance to go to the title game for the Big 12. So, and I just don't think even with the home field advantage, I don't think this team can keep up. They're just that bad. 32 versus their defense. Yeah, I'm taking Arizona State. Sorry. Some teams I'm like, yeah, this is one of those where you're like, oh yeah, no. ASU minus 10. Is it 10? No, 9.5. 9.5 for Arizona State. Yep. Keep it moving. We're up to Arkansas, Missouri. Yes. They keep trying to make this into a rivalry. I guess it is, but it doesn't really feel like one. It doesn't. Arkansas, Mizzou. Where's Mizzou? Miz. I am blind. There it is. Found it. Both are good. Both are good and decent. Both are average. You're terrible at that. Both are already going to bowls. What? Mizzou by 3. That makes sense, but they're better in offense. They're better in defense. I can't. I don't know what to take. This is a push. Pass. Rutgers and Michigan State. Michigan State just right there against the Rutgers. Michigan State's trying to make a bowl game, but they are just, they're not good. 86 versus you, that's a push. 74, that leans. You might be able to throw a little bit on Rutgers, and your run defense is good. Michigan State tries to make a bowl. I can see it. We'll see. Michigan State is 1.5 point favorites. I'll take it. Yeah, I'm down with that. I think they can try enough to get a bowl. MSU minus 1.5. Let's do that. I'm okay with that. What else we got? UCLA is up next. UCLA and Fresno. Fresno's already made a bowl. UCLA, I mean, they don't care, do they? Do they? You think they care? I don't think they care. UCLA is 8.5 point favorites. Why? We're 4-7. Like, is it because they're playing Fresno? No, I don't know. I don't care about that. No. Hey, we got our most recent fired coach game up next. That would be North Carolina. No more Mac Brown. Let's see, against New Mexico State. Mexico State? What the hell did I say? North Carolina State. Oh, NC State. Oh, yeah, that sounds right. Okay, NC State's trying to make a bowl. You think they're going to actually make it, though. NC State. What? Ooh, okay. North Carolina. I got to type it out. Come on. You know who I am talking about. It is the Tar Heels by 3. Now, technically, they look better on offense versus them. Now we have the whole thing. They fired their coach. They just got rid of him. So are they going to play better? They're going to play worse. NC State's trying to make a bowl. They're on the road. I don't like it. It's 54.5 is total. Defenses are rough. Offenses are not the best either. So, miss me with all that. I'm just going to leave that hell alone. NIU is up next, if you care. I don't know if you care or not, but they are up next. Northern Illinois is playing Central Michigan. I don't care. I just don't care about this game. We'll see what NIU is. They look good on defense. Let's see. Northern. Ooh, I cannot spell. Northern Illinois is 13.5. Ugh. No shot. Why are you playing on Saturday? You should be playing on Tuesday. This is a MAC game. What are we doing? Moving on to... This was the next game up. I don't care about this game at all. Charlotte finally fired their coach. That dude was such an asshole. I didn't like him. Biff or whatever his name was. Like, dude, he such an asshole. They need to fire Trent Dilfer too. Like, come on, do better. You could do way better. Get Coach Clark back. He would help out probably, but shush. All right. Tulsa is up next. Tulsa. Oh, do we care about Tulsa? Let's look. This game makes me want to yawn almost. Oh, look at all that, just all that mustard ketchup. That is a disgusting game. No one cares about that game. Moving on. No, we don't bet on bad games. Sometimes we do, but not all of them. Not all of them. We try not to anyways. Sometimes we do. West Kentucky, see, that's a good game, but like bad, like that's an FCS team. I don't care if they moved up. They're FCS. Let's see what the line is though. Jacksonville. 1.5 for Jacksonville State on the road. They can run. They cannot stop the run. 22, like 3 versus 124. There's your ball game. 29 versus 57, 105. It's Jacksonville State. They're going to run all over them. Sometimes it's like, okay, the numbers are just, the matchups are there for a reason. So, Jack State minus 1.5. That's just simple math. Simple math. Mathematics. So, moving on to Louisiana Tech and Kennesaw. Really? Well, there you go. If you want to look at it, enjoy. La Tech. Nope. Kennesaw. It's La Tech by 12, and I just don't care. I don't. No. New Mexico State and UTEP, they should be playing New Mexico right now. I don't care. They should move their game to the end of the year. It would make more sense. New Mexico State versus UTEP is just absolute garbage, as we expected. Anyway, Cincy and TCU. All right, found it. TCU Cincinnati is up next. You can see this there. This 7-4, 5-6. Cincy's trying to make a bowl game. Do we care? It is Cincy plus 3.5 at home. 5 versus 75. That's not good. 116. That's a push. 48 versus 36. That's not good. 39. So you can pass and you can run. I'm over 58.5 might be the play. The defenses are not as good as we thought they were. I think I do like the over 58.5. in this one. So we'll take the over here. And let's keep moving to the next game, which is going to be Georgia Southern and App State. Yay. There you go. App State's trying to make a bowl game, but they're on the road. Their offense is good. Defenses are miserable. If anything, over 16.5 might be a play in this one, but I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't like it. Washington State's up next. They're facing Wyoming. Oh my God. Ugh. Washington State 17 is their favorite. If they wanted to, they could win by 37. Does it really? Are they going to though? I don't know. We'll see. It's not a rivalry. Washington State, Wyoming. No, they're not. That's not a thing. So I don't know how motivated they are to win by 17. If you know what I'm saying. So I just no. That's too. It feels like it's too much. Yeah, you're good on offense, but your defense is terrible too. So just saying, they're just pretty bad. Indiana, no longer undefeated. Let's see how they bounce back against Purdue. 10-1 versus 1-10. How motivated is Purdue to play football? Geez, what? It's Indiana by 28.5. I mean, yeah, they might win 35-0, but I ain't paying to find out. You lost your damn mind. Ooh, fun one. Local to me. Very fun to laugh about. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy. This might be a long day for them folks in Tallahassee. I'm just saying. A long year, because these fans aren't going. As someone who lives in the state, these fans ain't going to shut up, and they good. It's going to be funny because they didn't shut up last year. So, oh, this is going to be fun. I mean, it's Florida, right? Or it's Florida. 16.5 though. In a rivalry game on the road, have you lost your mind? I am not paying seven. I'm not taking Florida by 17 points against hell anyone on the road. Really, like I can see this being the one game these bastards just get hyped up, and all of a sudden it's a 7-point game. Like the hell? They just had a good game against the who did they play? Who was that team? That FCS school they played? They just beat up on Mercer. No, that was Bama's game. Who else was it? Not Mercer. Now I must know. I must know who they played. Come with me on the journey to find this out. Schedule. Florida State beat up on Charleston Southern. That's right. Look at them. Yes, Charleston Southern. Powerhouse, that is. All right. I'm leaving Florida, but I'm not taking them by that 17. No, that's too much. That's too much. And I'm not taking Florida State plus 17. I'm taking them plus before, and I got burned before. Not again. Not again. All right, LSU and Oklahoma. That's a fun little game right here. This is fun. Offense terrible. Offense good. Defense good. Defense, eh. They both made the bowls. They just beat Bama. They just beat up on, or just lost. Well, what did LSU just do? I forgot LSU played. What did they do? They beat Vandy by 7. That's right. He beat up on Vandy. So sad. Our beloved Vandy. I'm not really liking. Well, I need to see a spread first. That might help. LSU by 6. LSU, it's a night game in LSU. Oklahoma's coming off the win against Bama where they rushed the field. I'm taking LSU by 6. I think there's going to be a hangover effect against beating Bama. When you rush the field as a blue blood rushing the field, one, that's weird. Two, is the way your season's gone, I can see LSU. I don't see them bouncing off of it. I can see LSU here. So I'm going to take them by 6. Let's see. What do we got next? What do we got? Oregon and Washington. It's, I guess, rivalry, but is Oregon by 17.5? I mean, Washington typically keeps this game close, but this team is 6-5. It's not the same. I can't take Oregon by that much, and I don't trust Washington on the road. Austin is a very hard place to play. I just can't. A&M versus Texas. Man, there's so many good matchups. It's so many good ones. Oh, A&M, and give me a good number, please. A&M plus 5.5. That's it. A&M just lost to Auburn. But that's what people are going to say. Well, they said they just lost to Auburn in Texas. Well, this game hasn't happened in so many years now. So 87 versus 2. Good luck. 16 versus that. This is Texas 5.5 all day. I don't care where this is. This is Texas. A&M is not. They're a fake top 15 team. I don't care. Texas minus 5.5. Thanks. I know yours is hurt or banged up, but they got Arch Manning. They be all right. They'll be all right. They got it. Iowa State, K-State, both are ranked, but I just don't care about these teams. Yeah, they need, one of them needs to win to make sure that they can get to the title game. Probably them. Who does what good? You're good at passing. You suck at stopping it. You suck at passing. You're good. So that's Iowa State. 16 versus 100. Oh my God, they're gonna run all over Iowa State, and they're gonna pass all over them. Okay, over. Can I get some over in an Iowa State game? Feels disgusting. 51 and a half. And guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take it. It feels just straight wrong. Like I feel like I'm committing a crime. Over 51.5, because this feels like it should be lower scoring. But it's not going to be. The defensive numbers, yeah, I'll tell you that right there. I'm dreaming of UNLV and Nevada. Said no one ever. 3-9, 9-2. This is Nevada. I mean, yeah, this is Nevada all day right here. Yeah, Nevada plus 17 and a half. Let's go. I'm not taking UNLV at home by 17 against anybody in the country. Don't care. I don't care. I don't care how bad Nevada is. They have nothing to play for, which means they have nothing to play for. So it just doesn't matter. So moving the hell on. Virginia Tech. You can see these. I mean, the only thing we got is Virginia Tech can counter run the ball. Oh, it's another one of these 5 and 6 loser goes home matches. I like these. Ah, that's the only good matchup, right? Because that cancels with that. That is worse. You're good there. And that cancels. This is Virginia Tech slightly. Ooh, exciting. It's a night game too. A night game in Blacksburg. Ooh, a little Enter Sandman when you start off. Oh, this game's going to be hype. Even though they're garbage, both teams, they're trying to get to a bowl and it's a rivalry. Yeah, I'll take Virginia Tech by 7. Yeah, I'm down for that. VT by 7. Let's go. All right, moving on to, we've only got 4 games left. We got James Madison versus Marshall. I mean, 8-3. They're both 8-3. It's a good matchup if it was a bowl game. But this game, I don't know how good this guy's going to be. It's James Madison by 3.5. Yeah, all 3 of their losses, they were heavy favorites. I'm done with James Madison. They're banned for the rest of the year. I don't care. BYU Houston is up next. Houston has nothing to play for. Clearly, they're the worst scoring team in the country, averaging 13.6. That ain't good. Defensively, they're not bad though. Only giving up 22. That is a third. That is Iowa numbers. This is Iowa-esque. And then 30 and 20. We thinking BYU by 11.5? No, I wouldn't touch that. No, I don't care. No. Air Force San Diego State. Do you care? Because I don't. Ugh, look at all this red. This is disgusting. Ugly, ugly numbers. 11 running versus 119. Yeah, I guess that's the game right there is Air Force running the ball. San Diego State cannot stop the run. They're one of the worst teams in the country at it. So, and if they run the ball like normal, they should win. So give me Air Force by 5.5. All right. Air Force minus 5.5. Cool with me. And then lastly is New Mexico and Hawaii, which apparently I do not have because it's technically on the next day for some reason, which is weird. I wouldn't take it anyway. It's a pass. No. So that is all the games. It's told you it was not the best slate. Rivalry week is just not good. This is the least amount of plays I've taken all year. I don't even know if I have double. I have like 10, 12 plays, 15 plays. Either way, that's it. We will have next week. Let's go ahead and preview what we have. It's a very weird day. We have 3 games on Friday, which is going to be Jacksonville State playing somebody, Boise playing somebody, and then somebody else. I don't know what game this is. So we have 3 games on Friday and we have 6 games on Saturday. So we have these here. So it's only 9 total games. So I'll try to put this video out by like Thursday. That way we have enough time for it. I appreciate you watching. Drop a like, subscribe. If you want all the plays typed out for you nicely, you know what you got to do. All you got to do is head over to my website and then you sign up for the Patreon. Simple as that. So I appreciate you. And we will see you probably Thursday for some more college football. Peace.